miles over kites and turnstiles, laden with the early morning haze. He rode for days, he rode for days, he rode for days, he rode for days, he set up camp for the night and tried to fish for a bite. The law was nowhere to be seen. The trees were evergreen. So he lit a fire. He couldn't get much higher as he went for his food, trying not to play the fool. Well, the smoke rose higher with the light of the fire. The night she turned into day and blew the smoke away. And he said, I must be on my way. Hey, hey, I must be on my way. Hey, today's a brand new day. I must be on my way to greet the brand new day. Said, what do I see? The mountain breeze, a light through the trees. Is the law catching up to me? Did I play the fool that I learned in school? What's it gonna be when the law catches up to me? Well, old Mr. Particular fancied himself as nobody's fool. He heard the old boys talking when he was dipping his feet in the pool, the old swimming hole where he used to play it cool. If I'm not mistaken, his heart wasn't made for breaking, and I know there's a town not far from here, it's true. He pulled out his map and looked to see the time had come to make a plan to get out and find he could be free. So he marked a spot up on the map, buried his gold with a grin in his cap and a cat in his hat, and all he could be true. came across a vagrant sitting down in the middle of the road, asking him for coin, wearing tattered rag-like clothes. Hey, well, particular, said my country friend, today may be your lucky day. I'll give you something to take upon your way. Is it true that there's a track near here where trains may take to persevere? I gotta be going somewhere. Well, the poor man raised his begging bowl with a country grin on his toothless smiling face. He said the fortune teller around our way said today would be my lucky day. He said, fair traveler, there's a track near here where trains may take you where you wanna go, where you wanna go. He said, hey, my friend, my business and everything I do is on my own. My business is my own. So he pulled the jacket off his back and threw the man his patent hat, laughing with a grin upon his face. He put the reins of his horse in the hand of the dashing homeless beggar man and said, hey boy, I must be on my way. But here's what you do, 'cause the law gonna come after you. Here's what you do when the law comes after you. Hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the law comes after you? When the law comes after you, what you gonna do when the law comes after you? He skipped down the road. So he skipped down the road, and there in the distance a bellowed smoke, he heard a whistle and the sound of working men. Skipping as he skipped a step, laughing as it skipped ahead, he made his way down the old forgotten road. Got a ticket from the booth, said, hey, like some smooth, I wanna go to the Sunset Village right to the west. He said, how do you do? Is it something I can do? He said, I've seen your picture, boy, and the law's after you. He said, there's a law after you. He said, do I look like that fool? Do I look like a fool? Do I look like a fool? Well, he hopped on the train 1/4 to 8, not a minute too soon, not a second too late, and he said, hey, where is it now? He said, we're waiting for the dandy man who works down the street with the handyman. He's driving the train and setting out. He said, hey boy, that's him now, from the dark side of town, drinking, gulping whiskey with the old man village clown. Well, my story-loving, fair-weathered friends, that's where our story ends for now. Old Mr. Particular hopped on the train and it set off into the distance of the sunlight. The sheriff, with his gun in his hand, met our homeless beggar man and was shocked at the face he didn't recognize. But maybe we'll be back someday, so don't you go away. The story is just starting here today. Maybe you'll be back someday, but I must be on my way. Don't you go away. To be continued.